Please welcome author Ruth Spiro.
Ruth Spiro.
Ruth Spiro.
Ruth Spiro.
Ruth Spiro.
The author of over 30 children's books with over 1 million copies in print worldwide.
Offers kids a chance to learn about anything from computer coding and robotics to climate change and Congress in an age-appropriate and engaging style.
I do hear from a lot of parents that say, I love reading these books to my kids because I feel like I'm learning right along with them.
Ruth Spiro writes innovative children's books about science, technology, and math, including the Made by Maxine series and the best-selling Baby Loves Science series.
Her best-selling series introduces big scientific ideas to the littlest listeners.
And I thought, wouldn't it be nice if there were some books that, had a little bit of an elevated content where they were definitely appropriate for the ages that I was writing them for?
I mean, this is for little kids, basically babies, toddlers interested in this subject. And you did an amazing job.
For me, it's not necessarily about teaching young children about science. It's more about encouraging that sense of wonder and curiosity.
I'm showing them that so many things that they see and experience every day are related to STEM topics.
So I start with something that a small child, like a toddler or preschooler, would be familiar with. And so in this book, the example is getting dressed in the morning. And then I explore a little bit of the science that might be related to it.
Really, the child is learning about the subject in the book, but it's under the guise of, here's how to explain it to your grown-up to help them understand. And parents were telling me that their kids were going around trying to explain aerospace engineering to their grandparents or coding, to their teachers. They were learning from these books. So it kind of empowers them to be the expert.
I was thinking about all the different things that kids are seeing right now. They're seeing election signs. They're seeing ads on TV. They're hearing their parents talk about voting and elections and all these things. And so this seemed like a really good topic that I could similarly break down into very simple terms that would be relatable to small children.
63% of the country is worried about global warming. And it's not just adults that have concerns for our climate. It's our kids, too.
So as I was researching climate science, there was a lot of information about climate anxiety. It is a thing. My goal with this was to make this as not scary as possible. I don't want them to feel like they have the weight of saving the world on their shoulders, but I do want to empower them to know that there are things that we can do, there is a path forward, and they can definitely help.
Spiro's work has won awards from science organizations, colleges, and writing organizations.
For all of my science books, I do a lot of research, but of course that is no substitute for the expertise of someone who has been in the field for a long time. So all of the Baby Love Science books are reviewed by experts in the field, both the text and the illustrations, for accuracy. And those experts are credited on the back of the book.
Any experience that these young ones can have, with a book, with listening to a story, that's helpful. When I get to see the actual readers and how they're enjoying my books, that just makes all the hard work worthwhile to me. But it's just wonderful.